And witchor wokl are the team that can make that happen, and then kind of fight their way through from behind and take the whole tournament.
I don't know. I think you're wrong. You know, I really think King Witter is going to be a smack fest to the point where we'll probably even be able to watch some of the other series. And
All
here we
right.
go.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to find out because game number 1 is here. Abrasiate on the left, witchor wokl on the right. Let's go.
Megamind Shepherd for which. Oh, this is good. See, the King got oh, a couple of Shepherd. We get to see Shepherd on Shepherd violence.
All right.
Okay. Cartel. Now, normally I'd say Cartel. Yeah, they could work, but after that last series, Cartel didn't look too good.
Didn't look too great.
No.
Witchor wokl, though, I mean, if the first thing that comes to my mind when I see these two players is they are gonna cringe this early game. I'm expecting some big long saves with some ogres on 7 or ghost knights on 8, that sort of thing. And Cartel does pretty well in that sort of situation.
Well, I mean, King could do some nasty with like Angler Steed to prevent that long save, you know? Just full hold an ogre on 7 with a big enough kingpin.
Oh, I was
And
just gonna say I don't expect Kingdanzz to be the sort of player to do an Angler Steed, but I mean here we go. He has both of those units in his role.
he does have them, you know? See what happens. And we have Angler on Widderson.
Angler, yeah.
Now, can you explain to me what that positioning is? This is a new positioning from Widderson here.
I can't explain that at all. Maybe it does really well against the snail. Oh, it's tanking 1.
If I was to build this, some people in my chat would say that I'm block building. But as a D1 multi-time champion, I'm gonna say he knows what he's doing. So
yeah, I think he probably has a bit of a clue.
Yeah. So which role do you like the best out of all these players?
Let's have a quick look. I'm not a fan of Kingdanzz role, honestly. I know some people do like the Angler Steed, especially with the Disciple as well. It's just not for me. I think value generation is a dirty word. I don't know. None of the roles look great to me, honestly. Maybe wokl.
Okay. Yeah, and that's funny because I like King's role. I think King might put on a show here. He's 6 worker with the Whirlybird, thanks to Shepherd letting him get away with it. He even gets King up.
Yeah.
Like, I think that push could get really out of hand. And then you stop pushing if you want to do angler shenanigans, but you already have income because you were so pushed early. It's yeah, there it is. There's that first angler. The first angler has dropped.
And then just a couple of howlers, sure. Maximizing the passive. Like to see it.
Yeah. I mean, you've got 2 anglers. Actually, 3 anglers, right, on the side of King Widderson, so...
Oh, lordy, they stonking. Okay, I think we can see why he's positioned the way he has. I mean, it looks ridiculous on the board, but the aggro is perfection.
It is just absolutely...
Or is it? No, both of his anglers go down. The aggro's terrible.
It's horrible. That sucked. And look, and King killed his angler too. The Whirlybird dies last. Ugh.
They missed out on so many stacks, Doofus.
Oh my goodness. Well, we're going off the game too, I guess.
The other part of having those anglers on the board is that Widderson and Kingdanzz are both behind in terms of workers and income as well. So witchor wokl, maybe they can just pull too far ahead where the value generation just doesn't matter.
Little steamroll action? Yeah, maybe. I would want to see some pro leaks though if that's gonna happen. You know, if you really want to compound, you want to push so hard that you're not afraid to pro leak.
Wokl's pretty weak on this wave. His Serpent, the only thing left alive, should be enough to clean up, though we might get a pro leak. There's 3 left.
No,
the Serpent's too good. It's too good.
Clean holds.
Oh, here's the first power send of the game.
Here we go. And it's gonna work, right? It's
Yeah, I mean, widderson, all of his units are garbage here on 5, but he is really high value.
yeah,
So, I don't know.
he's high value and high chance of leaking. But once again, we see
as well.
cartel and last. It might only be a small amount since the game's so early, but it's always interesting to see the power score have a cartel on last. That brute
For now,
is.
it could just be a rounding error. The way that the bounty hunter's
Oh my
tanking this brute
goodness.
is maybe not great for widderson, actually, because that's his main single target damage.
Jeez. 75%
leak.
And
while being on value as well. That's crazy.
There's only one way you could flip that to be good, and at least now King gets a couple more stacks for his anglers, but
yeah,
not great. Not great.
But what's to stop wokl from sending again? Because widderson's build looks even worse on 6.
Yeah, I mean, become a brutaholic, you know?
He didn't receive the brute in time. Honestly, I would have liked to see him just maybe go with a snail pre-income and then send that brute after.
Yeah, or push, you know? If he had pushed, you know, also, I mean, I guess you're getting saved on, but I mean, it's one of those 50-50s.
Yeah.
He's cartel and he's plus 5 value, you know?
Yeah, everyone's playing really high value, actually, apart from Witcher. So the one player playing a little bit more aggressively, and he does have a decent worker lead, actually.
Yeah. He's got that nice archer split. Not it tanking 10% of the wave. Yeah. It's tanking half the wave, you know? Hopefully we don't see...
fired.
Yeah, hopefully we don't see any mudmen on the right side of the board.
Kingdanzz did get bruted here. He's doing really well, though.
Yeah, that whirlybird, if kept alive, the whirlybird is just so good.
It's so much damage, right? Like, it's perfectly tight to just snack these wave 6 creeps. And in fact, now he's leaking 1 creep.
It is good as a pro leak, but it's much better for witchor and wokl when you think about the worker lead. I mean, they're starting to pull ahead, so.
Yeah.
But then again, wokl somehow back in last as cartel. I love the power score.
I mean, there's some like nonsense that goes on with the power score because cartel actually gets a negative power score because it's cartel.
Yeah, it's
and then at the same time you've got these little idiots over here. They do something to the power score as well for Kingdanzz and widderson, so can be a little bit misleading before the the kingpin comes out.
Witcher's receiving a robo. It's only 40 under, and he's got an archer.
Yeah, I think he's going to be fine, right?
Just need a couple of spawns. His gate guards. Did we get those spawns? Yep.
He does. Both of them.
He's going to be just fine. Maybe a pro leak.
It's only one robo and not even. Not the biggest commitment, really, from widderson.
A little pro fiesta. Fiesta. And once again, this is what I said. I mean, you were the one that said they might just outscale the value generating units of the angler steed.
And for now, at least, it looks like that's what they're doing. But
even longer wave with angler versus a single sludge.
Kingdanzz leaking to a fiend. Oh no!
These waves are so long.
Yeah. Surely we see a kingpin being built though. On this wave, surely.
Widderson has it. Yeah.
Okay.
Get our first KP. Maybe we get some push. And
Kingdanzz is greeting it though.
Yeah. Yeah,
he could leak here, even though it's only a cannoneer coming out from Witcher. Like, he's on 900 value, but his units look so bad on this wave.
Yes, especially. I mean, if the whirlybird isn't good on this wave, but I mean, it uses the mana, so if you lose that instantly, lose out on quite a bit of value.
Meanwhile, though, wokl receiving the mole robo. This thing's pretty dangerous against his build because the coiler is like the only real unit he has here on wave 8, and the mole just destroying those thresholds.
Yeah, Yeah, that's a bit of a leak there. Oh no!
Holy.
And the income leak from Witcher.
Oh no!
Waldo.
Oh, where's the Waldo? There it
Oh
is.
no. Well,
This
this.
game has just gone from dead even to it's going to be a huge lead now for Abrasiat.
Yeah, you have king damage. You have the gold from this, and you have angler kingpin farms. I mean, whoa!
My God,
Double on
this
fire. And
yeah,
and
this
and the,
game has gone from even Stevens to almost unwinnable for Witcher wokl just off the back of one wave, Doofus.
yeah, and King hasn't. This power spike is only from the kingpin of Widderson. King has
Yeah,
3 potential kingpins just cooking.
yeah. He's being so greedy the way he's playing those bounty hunters.
And I mean, it's awesome.
Holy. I mean, what do Witcher and wokl have to do to try and get back into this game from this position? Because it's only wave 9 and already it looks like they're having an absolute nightmare.
Well, they need some miracle shutdowns. That's the first. I don't know how you get them, but you need some shutdowns.
Wave 13, I guess, could be pretty good against Kingdanzz and widderson.
Okay.
Oh, they're sending here on 10, though.
Yeah, you gotta, first things first, you gotta hold these, hold this, ogre, hold this robo brute.
Well, let's see. The catapult is very good here for Witcher. And honestly, these things, like, if they ever get to the second
The
summon,
second
it's a
summon
lot of good value.
could be a theoretical full hold. Yeah, could be. Yeah, we need to see some
Widderson's-
big holds here.
Let's see. Yeah, catapult is straight onto the ogre, actually. So he's going to kill it really fast. There it goes. Ogre down. Do we ever get these second summons? No, the gate guards are starting to die now. One of them summoned,
Yeah,
I think.
yeah, 1, I think.
Yeah.
So probably a small
But the
leak.
catapult is doing such good work
Yeah, a
here.
couple
It
of
will be a
small
leak from
leaks.
Witcher, but barely.
Yeah.
And honestly, the same for wokl as well. He got a 140 of his own. So Witcher wokl, I mean, look, it's not great that they're leaking while being behind, but at least they don't fall further behind than they were already.
Yeah, that's true. But you're gonna have to do something special here. And I don't know what that is. I don't know how you do it, but you're gonna have to do it. Maybe you go for that 13 and you just have to leak kingpins on value. Because
no,
we've got 2
here's the thing, like,
KPs.
they don't know that Widderson has that Doomsday in his role, but that can be such a good answer for a wave 13 send.
Yeah.
And they're never going to be sending Ghost Knights, right, into what Widderson has on the board right now.
I have a really crazy, only because we can see this. You ever go all the way to 15 on them? All the way to 15 into King Witter, all in. They send you income king here, you under push, and you save as long as you possibly can because you're down bad. You're down bad.
I mean, if anyone goes for a play like that, Witcher wokl, I think, are the people to do it. So maybe.
Right? You hope that they income king on that 13, and then we maybe have a shot. But they're just so under. They're just so under already. Because they are pushing. So they probably are just pushing for the expected 13.
Widderson looking like he might place the Millennium here, which honestly I think is a mistake. Like they obviously don't need to be scared on 12 with the units they both have on board.
There's only
I think he would be better.
Only 4 kingpins on the board. I think you can shift, yeah.
Yeah. But no, he's going to play it. He's going to show his plus 50 value as well.
King will shift the 300. So King is shifting for maybe Brewpot, maybe just Starcaller Steed nonsense. You know, you have a lot of decisions when you're about to have 800 gold on 13.
And witchor wokl, they still feel the need to send here on 13, but widderson and Kingdanzz, with their value, with the units they have, they don't need to send, I think, to have a chance of holding.
Yeah. You do have a perfect pro league here by Mr.
Does the
wokl.
Tempest have this? It might win the 1v1.
Oh.
It does.
Still a long wave, though. But you do see King Witter send, so...
King Widderson sending as well. The Doomsday is built here from Widderson, so I think he's got a pretty good chance of doing just fine.
Yeah, we need some help, you know. We need on value leaks from King Witter, and we need 400 under holds from wokl and witchor. We need some
it's
miracles.
For a lot.
Yeah, we need some miracles. The piece code, the Jules predictor did actually tighten up a lot more than I would have thought.
Yeah, but now we've got a catapult sitting here attacking a ghost knight all by itself. Oh, just barely kills it. And this is looking like a bad leak for witchor. Minus 400. He's going for the 70%er. 73. wokl's doing better.
Pretty huge leaks though. Yeah, pretty huge leaks from King Witter, man. Okay.
I was watching the wrong side. They both leak massively. They both leak worse than witchor wokl, actually, while being on value and Doof. They have very little king attack.
Yeah, oh my. Oh, man, that was close.
We asked for a miracle. I think we got one. I mean, they're going to survive, but barely.
Yeah, that tightened things up. Close. Look at the... No more fire. No more fire.
Did they get shutdowns there as well?
I'm assuming so. I can't imagine they weren't both on fire. Okay, where do we go from here? wokl is super over. Everybody's super over. Only witchor is pushed here.
So witchor's pushing. I guess they want wave 16.
Yeah.
In that case.
Yeah, 16.
And they want wokl to be the holder.
Yeah, 16, and he's got gate. Get some more gate going for that delay.
Yeah.
But man, look at the value on King Witter. Still scary. It's bad value, but
a lot of the value is in those kingpins though, right? And kingpins are pretty bad on wave 16.
Yeah, I mean we saw the brute spam just absolutely spanked them, so.
Yeah. Holy, what a turnaround here from witchor wokl. My God.
Seemed impossible.
They were so far behind Doofus, and now they haven't just brought it back, they're actually in the lead.
The P-score is dead even, and now Jules meter likes him. Wow. Holy. It seems like the Doofus curse might be true, that whoever I pick is kind of cooked.
And we have both witchor wokl building for 16 as well. That tells me they are going to play to try and close the game out here. And what can widderson and Kingdanzz do about it? Because neither of them have very good 16 units at all.
Yeah. This is value versus Mythium and good units. You got the much better units on witchor and wokl. Much better value on King Witter, but they're getting a much bigger send. Here we go.
Yeah, that's beautiful tanking there for Witcher's Trinity Archer. The 0%er, you love to see it. All right, the sends come out, Doof.
Here we go. Now we do need to remember 25% King difference. And I mean, you get touched. You get touched on King Witter and they're dead. But also, if you get touched on wokl and witchor, you could also die instantly. I mean, these kings are low.
Yeah, real low. Real low. Either side is definitely facing down the barrel of death here. The question is, which team can survive the longest?
Yeah, and Widderson is on value, but his units are horrific.
Yeah. Same for King. Like, he's grey value, but again, it's kingpins and caskets. wokl, I mean, he's got double Phoenix. wokl might just surprise us here. His Phoenix is tanking.
The first Phoenix...
Does it overtank, or can it survive?
The first Phoenix goes down.
No.
Second Phoenix...
That to do better,
yeah.
I think.
Second Phoenix also going down.
Second Phoenix going down, but let's check King and Widderson quickly because those kingpins in Widderson's lane, they're going down very quickly.
King goes down.
Kingdanzz is already going. That's a leak from King. 75. He's the first player to go. Widderson, he's only got a couple of units left. And wait, it's a full hold from Witcher.
It's
the
over.
Lowest value in the game.
It's over. What a comeback. Holy smokes.
What a crazy comeback, dude.
13.
Wow.
13, man. That's insane.
My God. Let's just look at this graph real quick because, wow, from a 75 win probability on 9, after this wave 13, the tide's completely reversing until the eventual victory here for witchor wokl. But let's again look at that wave 13. Widderson and Kingdanzz, crazy high value. Like, their value is so much
Plus
higher.
58. Plus 58.
Sub 2k, yeah, plus value on Kingdanzz. Widderson's 2.7k. He leaks 90% there. And we have the man wokl over here, baby leaking with less than 2,000 value. He's literally 900 less value on his board than Kingdanzz. That is crazy, man.
That was insane. That was absolutely nuts.
Wow. What a crazy comeback. I mean, I
13.
absolutely love to see it.
13.
I'm very, very happy here for witchor and wokl.
I thought it was the long save. It was just the hard push for 13. Did just as well.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. I mean, what an upset, Doofus, but that was super exciting gameplay. So now we're going to go into game 2 with perhaps not the team that we all expected in the lead. witchor wokl 1-0 here against Kingdanzz and Widderson. That was their Megamind and Cartel picks. So I wonder what they're going to play here as we get into the next lobby. I mean, are either of these players Fiesta players? I don't think so, right?
I want to say maybe. But I mean, I guess we could look back at what they played in their last series matchup.
Yeah. I just like them to surprise me.
Oh, well, I'll keep my mouth shut then.
No, go ahead. If you've done the research,
he did have wokl had a Fiesta. It looked like they had a Fiesta, so in their last matchup.
Wow. Okay. I mean, look, this was my prediction. I said they had at least one game in them, but I also said I wouldn't be surprised if they win here. So Kingdanzz and Widderson, they're on the back foot all of a sudden. Are they going to come back swinging? Or can witchor and wokl close this one out? I mean, the way they played that game just now, I'm pretty impressed with the way these guys are doing so far.
I mean, just the mental fortitude to be down that bad and just stay true to the plan, you know? That was impressive.
All right, Doofus. Well, here we go. It's game number 2.
Oh,
we've got a castle pickup from witchor.
Wow. That is not what I expected. But, hey, their mid-game was amazing. Their mid-game is what flipped everything. So maybe castle's a great choice.
Yeah.
Champion
from wokl. Okay, interesting.
Widderson repeating the greed. And King with a minor. I don't think I've seen a minor in very many of these Nova Cup games. That'll be interesting. All right. Can we please pick that pipsqueak? I'm telling you, that pipsqueak is just, it's the best unit. And with minor, I mean, talk about the worker push.
For wokl as well, right? Like pipsqueak champion is
pipsqueak champ. Yeah. I mean, honestly, he has every unit wokl has. The bottom unit, you had so many championable units.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, let's get on the pipsqueak. Ooh, we have the angler on. Man, that positioning is just disgusting. But
it's the same positioning as
it
the
is.
castle that Widderson played,
It
right?
is the exact same positioning. Yeah, that column 4 and then half a tile. That is just it is gross, but it splits nicely. So
yeah. All right. Well, we do get a snail into wokl, so it looks like Kingdanzz was doing the same research as you do first, but wokl not playing Fiesta here, so that's just +2 gold for him.
Yeah.
And another snail coming out post-income from Kingdanzz, so maybe he still thinks that wokl's playing Fiesta.
And
But
unfortunately,
he's going to play the hero.
the champion's been dropped, so that snail's just more feed.
Does this still leak if he doesn't add the peewee? I'm not sure.
If it does, it's like 1 or 2 creeps.
Yeah.
And I think I'd be pretty happy with that.
But champion is so much value, right? Like, I just expect he's going to hold.
Yeah. And the question is just how many? Do we go 6? Do we go 7? No, we wouldn't be crazy and go 7, would we?
Straight 7 could be pretty disgusting into the Pipsqueak and the Flower Angler.
Yeah, so wokl goes 7 workers. Wokl goes 7 workers. That's exactly
what a beast.
And you feel pretty confident because let's say you pro leak here. You're just going to be filling up your teammates' anglers.
That's a very high peewee.
Yeah, I despise that peewee, but that's okay, I guess.
Like, you've got so much value here in the champion Pipsqueak, and what, you don't want it to tank?
Nope. No. Wokl had a worker queued up, and that's too much. That's too much.
All right, 40 send into Widderson, but he's completely fine over here. Oh, a power send now from wokl. Okay, so Robo comes out.
Yeah.
Widderson's plus 20 though, so I think he's going to do just fine.
And I really think if wokl just full holds here, which I mean he should, he's going to be in a great position. He full holds with that 7 worker pip and leaks Widderson. Oh my goodness.
Well, let's see. Widderson should be holding here with 390 value on the board. I know it's bad value, but it's a lot of it.
It is. And he gets out that last spawn.
Kingdanzz leaks though.
Oh, his teammate leaks.
Wait a second.
We're learning from King and Witter that bad value is not good enough. You know?
Nah, he's holding.
It does hold, but just barely. They're gonna take a little bit of King.
Yeah. Hey, Kingdanzz, what did he just shift like a huge amount of gold here, or what happened?
I think he did.
He's on 240 value, Doof.
And I guess he's going for Disciple? Trent?
I wonder...
I have no idea what he was shifting for.
6 workers? Like, was he shifting for a Lord of Death or something, and then he just pressed a worker when he got the snails?
Potentially.
He's kind of got awkward gold now.
Yeah.
Alright, maybe getting bailed out by the income send here. His front line's getting crushed. What was this, a 60 send? Yeah, maybe Witcher just didn't have enough to do much damage, but... I mean, wait, no, he's leaking to the income.
Might be a small leak here, yeah. Wait. Oh,
wait.
Not even close.
Oh, okay.
And the archer
leaks, though.
The archer did die, but it is a perfect hold.
Oh, literally the perfect hold if the archer died.
Yeah.
Using every single hit point there, Kingdanzz.
Yeah. We do see Witcher getting that fake power spike. Oh, not a fake power spike. We sold a little bit. We got the Kingpin. Kingpin on 6. He's pushing. It's push time.
What did he sell?
I think he had a Grarl, so it was correct.
Okay. Yeah. And getting an income send now from Widderson, so that means Witcher can just press the worker button pretty hard, I think.
Yeah. All right, let's see how many workers Witcher can get up to here.
I mean, he doesn't need any more value on 7, right? So, however much gold he gets, I think it's all going into workers.
Yeah. And he's castle too, so I mean, you got your double spike. Oh, look at that champ Pipsqueak. We
Yeah.
would love to see that. 'Love 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 to see that. '
Okay. Well, widderson and Kingdanzz certainly not slacking on workers either. Both of them having 10 workers already. So sure, Witcher pushes up to there now, but they've been chilling on high workers for a while now, Kingdanzz and widderson. However, if I'm looking at the income numbers over here, Doofus, Witcher's currently tied with widderson, and he's playing Castle. So after this wave 11, Witcher's going to be in a really strong position unless widderson and Kingdanzz make something happen between now and then.
Yeah, no, I really like where Witcher's at. And funnily enough, wokl's kind of behind on the P-score, so there might not be a shutdown on Witcher. It's kind of that perfect defense to where you don't give up a shutdown.
Oh, wokl's rerolled into Nightmare Butcher as well, by the way.
That works very nicely with his Lumerian with Champ.
And widderson just going for a full round of snails.
Yeah, so I mean,
the question is how greedy Witcher's going to be here, because those things can slow down the Kingpin pretty badly. 220 gold. He does upgrade the Bounty Hunter.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to full build here, not greed it.
Okay. Then he should do just fine, I think.
Yeah, he'll be good.
There's a pack leader into his teammate, though, but wokl with a champion Lumerian.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about this pack leader. I think wokl's very strong here.
Yeah, and I really don't like pack leader because you're going to make that Lumerian do way more damage.
Yeah.
It's going to start cooking.
Like, Lumerian's weakest at the start of the wave?
I mean, how good is this Lumerian? He kills the pack leader, maybe a small leak.
But the thing is, the Lumerian's still stacking hit points,
yeah,
right? So,
I'm not mad at that at all.
Yeah.
Oh, but I am mad at the shutdown. Oh, and it's a shutdown.
It's
Wave
Waldo.
8 shutdown. Everybody's leaking.
Yeah. All 4 players leaking, but this is definitely, I think, in favor of Kingdanzz.
Oh, yeah.
And widderson, thanks to that shutdown.
A Castle gamer giving up a shutdown on wave 8. You see that every day. Not.
Alright, Witcher's not on fire anymore.
Yeah, but they still do have the lead. Still have the Jewels-o-meter. And he's still got that castle coming.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. So there's only 2 more waves now before Witcher gets this big, what is it, 45 income or something ridiculous?
I mean, if we check income, he's 5 behind. He's 5 behind widderson from first. That's going to go from 5 behind to 40 above. That's massive. That's a free worker. A wave.
That's pretty juicy. They've got a little bit of king regen going as well, just to make up for the damage they took on the previous wave, I suppose.
Yeah, and they even have the king ups advantage, right? I always talk about the 3 parts. The kings are even.
Yeah.
Power scored, they have a lead, and king ups, they have a lead too.
Kingdanzz is leaking to income one more time.
Yeah, it's not like Witcher needs even more gold. We're gonna give him even more free money.
He won't say no, though.
Yeah, definitely not.
Oh, widderson's going for a full send here. I think Witcher just gets his second kingpin, though, right?
He should. Yep, there it is. I mean, you could throw that bone out just for fun, too.
I mean, yeah, it's not going to do any harm.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, like, what's the worst it could do? Might do 50 damage.
wokl has a head chef buffing a pult spot. So I'm not entirely sure that's the most value, but I suppose he just has awkward gold. Or...
Oh, he does have the stem peewee though. That should guarantee the full hold there.
That's going to one-shot the boss.
Yeah.
And that head chef basically instantly dies. Doesn't even heal itself.
Yeah. Just... So we really need to see the full hold here from Witcher, and honestly, it's not gonna happen.
Doesn't look like it.
Okay.
Yeah, wokl leaks 57%. Witcher leaks 37.
King Witter doing King Witter stuff. You know, every time it looks dire, it's like, wait a sec. But you wait a second. But here we go. Here's that castle. Oh, 4 eyes. Real sense, big sense. And is this giant snail? Oh, okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
Widderson has the Phoenix, though, which is pretty good here on wave 11. So we need to see how well this thing tanks.
It's good when
Because
there's
obviously if the
not a
four eyes get
four
onto it,
eyes.
it can be...
And
Yeah.
the giants, this is going to be a bad leak because those giant snails are just going to make it take so long to get on the wave. And he's got no tanks. Like, I'm thinking this leak's 83% at least. This is going to be
He can
bad.
go for Vampire, though. Yeah, Vampire on the Phoenix. I like that.
Okay,
He's
we
got
do.
400 gold. He probably needs to spend that.
Yeah, we do have. Oh, God. Yeah, what is he doing? Build! Oh, my goodness. Okay. Oof.
Okay.
And he goes for a
And
super
he even
aggressive
raises the
split.
as
Yeah,
well. Yeah,
that was very nice.
Now the Phoenix is tanking perfectly with that Vampire as well to keep itself topped up.
Oh, it's doing amazing.
Yeah, that's a perfect Phoenix, but none of his gate guards get that second summon, Doof.
Yeah.
Now his gun's AFK
and
as well.
a pretty big leak here from King. We're going to get that 4 eyes and a couple of creeps on the King.
50% there for Kingdanzz. Only the 4 eyes getting through from Widderson's lane.
There's that 83% leak.
Yeah, I mean, the leaks are not huge, honestly. And witchor wokl, because they gave away so much gold on that wave 10 leak, all of a sudden their position not looking nearly as good as it was just a few short waves ago.
Yeah. Oh, no. And King Widder have the 69 lead.
My God.
But Jules meter still favoring witchor and wokl quite heavily. All right, what is the play?
Well, witchor's income has just gone absolutely through the roof thanks to that castle injection, so he's comfortably ahead of both Kingdanzz and Widderson. wokl, though, doing his very best to keep the teams on a level pegging.
Yeah, and I mean, witchor has that flying force too, you know, so pairs pretty well with the flying force Hades with kingpins. It's pretty nice.
And witchor's role basically played itself, right? He had the bounty hunters to generate the value in the early game, and now he can just transition into this insane late game combo with Hades Leviathan. He has the Halo as well. He's got
Ysora.
He's got Ysoras.
Oh my goodness.
Like, what more could you ask for?
Nothing else. Here's some real sense.
Yeah, it looks like a single send.
Okay.
Okay, well, wokl's just going for income into Widderson, which makes sense with the Phoenix over there.
Yeah.
Kingdanzz, he actually looks pretty leakable here.
Yeah, definitely double boom tree with no tank. Definitely looks pretty horrific.
The Starcall at least means he's going to pick off a few units, but the rest of Kingdanz's board doesn't look great, honestly.
And what I'm really worried about this is, are we about to see the rich get richer? I mean, you can't give witchor even more gold, right?
Are we about to see the rich get witcher?
Yes.
All right, 300 Mythium for Kingdanzz. Let's see how he does.
There's those boom trees going off.
Boom trees are gone. Very little value from those things, especially on wave 13. Starcaller goes down, does pick off one more rock column before it does, so only 50%. Honestly, that could have been worse.
It could, but do you ever just keep resending the giant snails now? Do you ever?
I mean, you can. Like, Kingdanzz is looking pretty bad on 14 and 15.
He still got
they do.
Yeah, he still got the double boom tree. You know, he can't push.
All right, let's see how it works.
Now, I will say,
I'd like to see some king upgrades coming from wokl, perhaps, as well.
I will say I'm getting a little nervous because King Widder are generating a lot of Mythium. And the small leaks are good for a little bit of gold, but they're 58% king. You're about to get sent really nasty.
Yeah.
But then again, witchor is 250 over. So when do you leak him?
Yeah, it's not going to be easy.
All right, the full giant snail.
Go for full giant snails. Okay, I thought at least one of them would go for king upgrades.
This boom tree's going down pretty fast.
This Phoenix is tanking perfectly with the lifesteal once again.
Seeing another small leak, maybe bigger than small for king. The Phoenix does go down. All right.
Yeah. 44 for Widderson, 33 for Kingdanzz, and this is yet more gold going the way of Witcher and wokl.
Yeah. And I mean, you probably wanted 16 into them, but they just keep getting so much gold. It's like, can you go 16 into wokl and Witcher? No, you can't.
And they're not going to stop with the snails.
Yeah. So I feel like that forced King and Witter to send early.
And they're pretty strong here with the champion Lumerian, with the Hades Leviathan double buffed.
Yeah, I recently had a game where I was trying to choose, do I want to go for an Arc with the buff or do I want to go a Hades with the buff? Hades was slightly better. But Witcher has both. So so that's
why choose if you can have both?
Why choose if you can just have both of them? Yeah, it's much better decision by Witcher to just have both of the Giga Wave 15 units here. I expect a full hold.
And look at wokl's lane as well, by the way. He has that Lumerian, and then he just has infinite veterans, so very strong tank value in his lane.
This is 960, but once we start getting a little couple of spawns out from those dragons, we get another spawn. Okay.
Oh, maybe they're just getting overwhelmed, actually.
Yeah, actually.
This Hades is not going to summon, I think.
They're dead.
Oh, they barely know.
They're dead. Out of nowhere. King and Witter do it again.
And that's a shutdown onto Witcher.
The shutdown goes in the next game. What the heck?
Giving up shutdown on the wave you die is such a kick in the nuts, man.
What the heck? That was out of nowhere.
Wow. Okay. I have to say it, Doofus. I thought they were going to do way better.
I did
here
too.
On wave 15 than they did. Like,
so
Witcher's on value. He's 4.1 thousand value here on 15, and he leaks enough to kill them.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess you think you needed more and more damage when in reality you needed more tank. I guess he didn't need both of the Halo and the Hades. He just needed Yozora.
Yeah, right. Because I mean, in the end here, he added a Lord of Death and a Tempest. Maybe if both of those units just turn into an Arc Tear instead for the same gold.
Yeah.
Then you have the tank value. Then the Hades is going to get more summons out. And maybe that's enough because they're both playing stall builds, right? You've got the Hades that needs to summon, the Arc of Justice that needs to ramp. And then for wokl as well, you've got the Lumerian that needs to ramp.
Yeah.
So they just needed to stall and they couldn't quite manage it. So the overwhelming sends there from Kingdanzz and Widderson. Wow.
Yeah,
and I have to say as well, if they had survived there, they would have been in an incredible position because they had so much income. Their value was out of this world because they've been sending those giant snails and getting leaks for like the last 5 waves in a row. So Witcher and wokl would have been really hard to beat if they could survive 15.
So what we've seen so far is that value generating units and being on value has not worked today. It seems like they're finding the weak waves for those overbuilders, right? I mean, Witcher was 250 over, and then 13 comes, and then 14 he's on value, and then 15 he's barely under value, and he still leaks. So value,
it is.
Value is not really where you got to pick those right waves to send.
It is looking that way, Doof. It really is. We've seen the nasty angler players losing twice in a row now. So it all comes down to this game 3. The two teams are tied 1 apiece. And I have to say that game 2 was very, very close there between the two sides. I actually thought that wokl and Witcher had that one.
I think so too.
Abrastia playing it from behind where they like to be. Closing this game out in style there on wave 15. So let's see what happens as we go into game 3. I think wokl and Witcher definitely still have it in them to take the series, but the way King and Widderson have been playing, I would not be surprised to see them take this and guarantee themselves a spot in the semis.
Yeah, so my prediction is whoever's behind pre-10, because 3 out of 4 games today, the team that looks like they're going to lose, they're behind. Maybe the other team's on fire, up by a couple hundred P-score, wave 8, wave 9. Somehow that team has had a 75% chance to win today. Every time we doubt them, that team wins 3 out of 4 times. So whoever gets ahead, you're going to be playing another series. It looks like you, you
Yeah.
do not want to get ahead.
I mean, that was a game where Witcher gave away shutdown on, was it wave 8 or 9? As a castle player, giving up shutdown on wave 8 is
I believe he gave up
pretty devastating.
2. Was it 2 shutdowns or was it 1?
It was definitely the one. I can't remember if there was a second. There may well have been another one as well. But yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. So Kingdanzz and Widderson, every single piece of gold they could get, farming Witcher and wokl, they took it and they flipped the game on its head. But Doofus, enough chit chat because game 3 is here. This is for the semi-final, so the winner here will go through to tomorrow. The loser still gets one more chance in the lower bracket match. Let's see who it's going to be. Game 3, let's go.
All right. Now I am excited. Hyper carry. I doubt we get to see some crazy wave 20. Oh, but we might because King goes with his home. We have
all four players are
nothing.
picking those scaling masterminds.
Nothing.
Everybody has their eyes on the hyper carry.
Nothing but scaling units here. Holy smokes. And maybe some fake Fiesta from King. Ooh.
Maybe. So King on the Chaos, Widderson and wokl on the Ace, and Witcher on the Champion once again. This time with hyper carry though. He's got Lumerian again, by the way, if he wants to pick it.
Yeah. All right. Man, I really hope we get to a late game now. There's
Doofus.
beautiful.
wokl. This is beautiful. He has Potamask,
Yep.
already a banger.
Yep.
Ace makes it that much better.
Yep.
Hyper carry as well for the Azaria on 11. Oof. This is like we need the Vince McMahon meme, where he's like,
yeah. I think the only way that we can win is if this game gets to wave like 17 plus. We need to see that an epic, painful battle. I want the team that loses to be absolutely heartbroken.
Mm-hmm.
And it's totally possible.
Well, there's certainly like a wave 7 angle for Kingdanzz and Widderson because wokl Witcher both picking those like magic damage carry units. So shared weak waves.
True. But I think what you alluded to is with Ace, this Pota gets stronger and stronger. So although you might be 50 under on 7, are you actually 50 under when you count that that value from Ace?
And the other thing is the mask just covers the priestess by itself, right? So you get the Hellraiser on 6, it demolishes the wave on 7, and yeah. There is a post-income snail here from wokl, so Kingdanzz did successfully bait the Fiesta.
Yep.
He's going to be absolutely fine here.
We got slightly better positioning with the champion Pipsqueak this wave. We went 1 tile down this time.
Nice.
If there was another game, maybe it'd be 2 tiles down, and we'd slowly get to a little bit better split. But
it's a different player though, right? So last game it was wokl on the Lumerian. Now it's Witcher.
Yes, you're right. But the same lane, so might as well be the same player.
Yeah. Okay.
That is interesting.
wokl and Witcher are starting to pull ahead in terms of workers, Doof.
Yeah, that is interesting. Did we have a full switch up? No, we didn't. So
Kingdanzz has been in this lane every single time we've seen him play.
Yes. So we So we see wokl and Witcher flipped up. They didn't like the send order on that last game. They're switching it up here for game 3. Yeah.
Maybe wokl thinks he can do a better job of keeping Kingdanzz under control.
Potentially, yeah. See, this is what 8 worker champ Pipsqueak. That is what I'm looking for.
That is beautiful. Kingdanzz making long waves, but guess what? It's not to his benefit because Witcher wokl, they have the worker by quite some margin, actually.
And 85 gold. That long wave just fed right into Witcher. 85 gold for the perfect warg. 0 gold buff on 8 worker champion Pipsqueak. Come on, Witcher.
Yeah, you'll love to see it. still yet more income coming out from all 4 players. So everybody, it seems, more interested in their own economy than they are in what their opponents are doing right now. So everybody just trying their very best to snowball, it seems.
Yeah. See who can pull ahead here.
Oh. Nah, the ace priestess is never
Yeah.
going down. That was an ace diff, though, by the way. That thing would have died if it wasn't.
100%. 9 workers on this pipsqueak. Why don't we go 10?
Whoa there, Doof. Let's not
Yeah.
get too crazy.
Yeah. Second warg getting dropped. Now, you did allude to that wave 7 earlier. If King and Witter did want it, it kind of, at least on the side of witchor, it's definitely there. He's really pushed. He's invested in the 2 wargs. The pips, he could get destroyed. But if they don't punish him,
on witchor's board is
if they don't punish him,
on 7.
he's amazing. If they punish him, it's the opposite of amazing. It's bad.
Widderson's saving, by the way, so wokl's under some real pressure here as well. He should still get the Hellraiser, of course. But if Widderson sends enough, like, Hellraiser's very strong on 7. It's not invincible.
Yeah, true. Oh, man.
Oh, and Kingdanzz causing super, super long waves once again.
Oh, that wave 7 is so available now. Holy moly.
Yeah. Just don't income send here.
Yeah.
Don't do it to us.
Oh!
Widderson going for the wave 6.
Okay. Interesting. A little 50-50.
I mean, there's a very real danger that wokl just gets overwhelmed here.
I don't know about that, to be honest. Because of the ace, the priestess should be able to tank, might be able to tank the 3 and the brute. And then, if this split works correctly, then you have the breakdown go on to the Hellraiser that is ace. This could be a full hold.
Well, let's see. It all comes down to this priestess, I think, Doofus. How well does it tank?
She tanks a lot.
The Bone Warrior actually picking up the brute and then, one of the creeps is perfection here.
And then throw the rest. Oh, she's getting overwhelmed. She's not going to get that heal off.
One more heal. Oh, it was so close.
It's not great, but it could be worse. It could be worse.
That priestess was on the verge of casting, though.
Yeah, it was
like,
so close.
One more spell, and that's a full hold.
Yeah, and the great news is now wokl would cover for witchor leak. But witchor's just getting incomed. Holy.
Okay, I mean, Kingdanzz piling on the pressure just to go for the income save.
Yeah, the casket.
Certainly one way to play it. The casket very
scared
good
him.
On this wave.
It scared him. He showed the cursed casket there on 6, and he said, "All right, I'll just income." What a bailout! I don't think 140 under just with the casket that you're holding here. What a bail!
Oh, and a full send here from wokl into Kingdanzz, but King has the Trinity Archer.
They both have the Trinity Archers.
My God.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Full sending a Trinity Archer on 7, wokl? Are you crazy?
Must be. And the split was just fantastic. My goodness.
Yeah.
I mean, even a baby leak here.
On the Trinity Archer the entire wave.
Honestly,
is enough for it to leak, like minus 15% DPS.
Yeah, not bad though. I mean, I'm feeling pretty decent about that leak.
Yeah.
I mean, look, he almost leaked income. Witchor needs to buy a lottery ticket after this if they pull this one out.
Wave 9's looking kind of okay though.
The income from King and Witter and a save from wokl and witchor. Okay. He scored dead even. Jules a meter dead even. King. Oh man, this is a good looking game.
This is a nail biter, Doof.
Oh. And I mean, yeah, that wave they did push. They did push. So wave 9, kind of possible.
Yeah, they did push, and they saving their Mythium here. So wave 9 definitely looking like a possibility. King and Widderson both have answers though. Widderson has Antlers or Bonk. Kingdanzz has the Firelord. Like, we've seen what good positioning on wave 9 can do with a Firelord.
Yep. Very
And
long wave. Are we having a... Oh, nope. There it comes. There it comes. There's the mole. Couple of
double
moles.
mole.
Double mole angle here. Testing those archers again.
All right.
King is
Kingdanzz and widderson. I mean,
on
they
value.
both have this 400 gold unit on their board, which is like garbage here on
Yeah.
wave 9. But
And
they also have options. So
we're getting
Kingdanzz
hermits
going for the
too. We're getting a mole
Oathbreaker.
and hermit.
Yeah, that's pretty devastating. The Oathbreaker's got some heavy lifting to do here.
Yeah.
Oh, Boom Tree from
Boom tree,
widderson, that's very powerful as
the
well.
mole hermit though is kind of canceling out all this AoE. You've got the AoE from the Oathbreaker, AoE from the boom tree. Here we
Well,
go.
let's see. Oathbreaker is popping, but it's going down pretty quickly here.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think Kingdanzz needed it to do more work than this. His entire split is already
Yep.
gone.
Let's see what this boom tree
Meanwhile,
does.
widderson, his boom tree's about to go. It's a very high mana.
And it did amazing.
Yeah.
Still
54%
a
there
lot
for
of king.
widderson, 54 for
54.
Kingdanzz as well.
Yeah.
Matching leaks.
And those hermits. And look, look at this genius. He's taking... Okay, they did open the gate. Okay. He took as long as he could to generate a little bit more healing with those hermits.
Yeah. And some pretty decent king damage here going the way of witchor wokl.
Yeah, that's substantial. Even to the
Kingdanzz
point...
going for a full send of his own here on wave 10. Now, that makes sense. Witcher looks pretty bad here. He does have Berserker hidden in his role.
This is literally set up perfect for King Widderson. They are now down. They have a 30% chance to win. They're probably going to get a shutdown on Witcher. We've seen this before. I'm putting all my chips on the King Widder. This is exactly what I wanted. They are behind. They have less king. They have less probability of winning. King Widder taking this one.
I mean, that does seem to be how they've played the last few games. 180 Mythium into Witcher's lane. He does get that double Berserker down out of nowhere. Let's see if it will be enough, because the rest of his units pretty weak here on 10.
I don't think so. I think we're looking at another shutdown. Although, yeah, another shutdown.
Will be a leak. There it is.
Yeah, and we're gonna get the babiest of king. The babiest of king too, because that Azaria will die instantly.
It's a little tap. It's a tickle.
Yeah.
Oh, Witch is going for the counter-attack here on 11, though.
Whoa. PTA. Do we see the double PTA? No, just single PTA Witcher. Okay.
Widderson's got options, though. The thing is, does he want the Dark Ritual here?
Yeah.
Or is he going to play with that Hyper Carry?
And the thing is, are you going to make sure that your Trinity Archer that has how many stacks? 9 stacks of ace. You better keep that alive. You better keep that alive. Yeah. It could be perfect or it could be absolute heresy. Let's find out.
Well, it's a pretty big send coming out of Witcher.
And he's not adding that 70 gold. Oh, there it is. And he puts Wolverine on it. Hyper carry. Sorry, hyper carry.
Hyper. I'm like, what?
Oh, the boom tree doesn't hit anything. Oh no! Could have used Wolverine right there.
Yep. 83% leak there.
Holy
Kingdanzz
moly.
went with an egg.
Oh
no! Leak is going to kill the egg, right?
Yes, the egg is dead.
Oh no!
The old teammate screws over my plan.
And it's even more king damage as well.
Lower and lower. But I'm still not giving... King and Widder have been here so many times that they're miraculously going to pull this one out. Out of nowhere.
I don't know, man. wokl and Witcher are in such a good spot here. Oh, they're so far ahead. Like, they have more workers, they have more income, they have more value. Their king is looking healthy. But if anyone can come back from a spot like this, it's Abrasiat.
I think wave 14 king race, King Widder could do it.
They could actually. Like, wokl Witcher not looking amazing on 14.
Yeah. And then do wokl and witchor accidentally pull the trigger early here and send 13? That would also be a huge mistake, but
King and Widder both shifting gold here, so they may be
exactly.
trying to bait the 13
Yeah.
send.
Oh yeah, and look, the 4S is dialed up. They might have baby baited him. That was a baby bait.
The bait has worked. The send is coming.
It's still a substantial set of sends.
Yeah.
You're gonna be
King and Widder
300 and 200 under. Oh, we got Azeria. Has to be perfect though. Has to be perfect. Oh, he switched. He switched.
Okay, the brew pot is down.
It's rather potent.
We have the Azeria. Oh man.
All right, I think a lot comes down to how well this Azeria is going to tank here.
And widderson build. There it is.
Surely he's not
Archer.
150.
Okay, he does that, but it is.
He has another archer.
The Azeria tanks 1.
Azeria. It's not enough. We needed to tank more.
Yeah, definitely.
I think it only tanked the brute.
Yep. And this brew pot, I think you're right. I think this one is it's just too much.
Yeah.
Hyper carry or not.
The bait worked, but I think they might come to regret it because the Azeria goes down as well. And Doofus, there you have it. Witcher wokl victorious here against Kingdanzz and widderson, securing themselves a spot in tomorrow's semi-final. My God.
Incredible.
Impressive play from those guys.
That was impressive.
Wow. There you go. I mean, look, I called it. This was my prediction, Doofus. A 2-1 for wokl and witcher. They earned it as well. My God, they played so well here against King and widderson.
I mean, that's some great gameplay. That was some really good gameplay. And when you actually think about it, they only had like that one little mistake of just dying game 2, right? Like, other than that, they probably controlled 90% of the games, all 3 of them.